Hello teachers, welcome to the Table Management Tips module. Today we're going to watch an example of a teacher who needs improvement on table management. We're going to go over how to use some of our motivational techniques properly, how to set up your class for success, and finally we will view an example of a teacher using good management techniques. Let's begin by watching this example of a teacher who needs improvement.
Oh, hi kids.
Hi.
All right, you guys ready? We're gonna get started. All right, we're going to do this math lesson today. The objective is to find the area of a rectangle by multiplying. Okay, well, let's see, what do we need? We're gonna need these. Here you go. Here, can you pass that to the kid over there? Thanks. There you go. Here you go. Good, great. All right. You need one too? Sorry, I forgot you. Here you are. Okay, thanks. Okay, good job. Thanks. Great job. Everyone got one? You don't have a cup? Oh.
I took my cup.
Well, just keep them right here for now. That's okay. Okay? Okay, I guess we're going to need markers. Everyone's got a marker? Make sure you've got a marker.
Yes.
Everyone's got a marker? Mike, you need a marker?
I think I lost my marker.
All right, I guess you're just going to have to use this one. I'll just borrow yours when I need it, okay, hon? All right, thanks. Okay. Oh, ruler. Everyone's got a ruler? Check to see if you got a ruler. You don't have a ruler? Everyone doesn't have a ruler? All right, well, I guess you're just going to have to share because I didn't bring enough today. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something better. All right. I'm going to borrow your marker, okay, sweetie? All right. What shape is this? What shape is this? All right, it's a rectangle, right? Who can find me the area? You all know what an area is, right? Area? All right, well, what you have to do is you have to multiply 6 times 2, and you get your area, and the area is 12 inches squared. Okay? What's the width of the rectangle? You know the width of the rectangle? All right, well, that's this number over here. Actually, that's this number over here. Well, one's the width and one's the length, okay? So you multiply the length times the width, and then you get the area, which is 12. Okay, so how can we use this length and width to find the area? Okay, I did that already. You can multiply them so that 6 times 2 equals 12. Everyone, what's 6 times 2? Thank you, good job, thank you. 6 times 2 is 12, great job, great job. All right, so what operation do we use to find the area of the rectangle?
Division.
Multiplication.
Times. Addition. Times tables.
I didn't want all of you to answer at the same time. Okay, now it's your turn. Just open your books, your student handbook, where it says 27, and turn to the independent practice. I think you're ready to start that. You've got 10 minutes to complete all of these problems. All right? Okay? Okay, do them.
What's that? This one?
Wait, hold on. I'll let you know a second. What's page is that?
I don't have a pencil.
What?
I don't have my pencil.
You don't have a pencil? Okay. Just use mine. Here you go. Okay, yeah, this is it. All right? Okay, start.
take a few minutes and show you a video of a good example of table management.
Morning, Paul, Nick. Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
How are you, Ty? Good. Sindara, how are you today?
Fine.
Mariah, how was your day today?
Okay.
Good. What'd you do today, this weekend?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. You had a good time?
Yeah.
Well, good. So everyone's okay? Mike, you're here with us today. Great. You look a little tired. Yeah, a little too early to be up? That's all right. We're going to get ourselves moving today. We're going to do some activities, so we'll wake up and we'll be great and spirited. All right, you guys ready? So in front of you, you've got your rulers, your marker, your pencils, your dry erase board, your tokens, and I think everyone should get a token because you came in here this morning and you were quiet and you were organized and you guys look ready to work. You know what? Could you pass that down for me, please? Thanks for being such a great help. Here, Nate. Thank you. All right. So yesterday we did a lesson and we started on area and length and width. So today we're going to finish what we're doing. We're going to do a lot more independent work. Okay, you know what that means? What do I mean when we do independent work? Yes.
You do stuff by yourself?
You're going to do things by yourself. Good. All right. So in your resource book, let's go back to what we did yesterday in lesson 26. That's, I think, page 162. Let's kind of recap what we've done. Okay, let's go back to, let me help you out here, sweetie. Let's go back to the first page. Let's go back to the first page. Raising your hand, could someone tell me how it is, or even better, what's an area? What's the area? What's an area? When we're solving for an area. Rachel, what's an area?
Area is the length and width multiplied.
Multiplied, and what does it tell us? Nick, what does it tell us?
The space inside the figure.
Exactly, the space, that's like this space right here inside of a shape. Very good. Okay, how can we solve for the area? Vitra gave us one way. How can we solve for the area, Stacy?
We could either count the squares or we could multiply the length times the width.
Multiply the length times the width, and we get the space on the inside. Good. Great answer. Let's see, make sure we've got everything rolling today. Okay, everyone write down the formula. Let's see if you remember from yesterday, the formula for an area. You can write that down on your dry erase board. I've got tokens for you for doing that. Writing down the formula, how we solve for area. And then we're all going to get them right, so I'm just going to get all my 8 tokens ready because you guys are brilliant children. The formula. How do you solve for area? Ty, what do you have?
Area equals length times width.
Area equals length times width. When I count to 3, I want everyone to pick their board up and show us what you wrote. 1, 2, 3. Pick them up. I wrote nothing. Great job. We're waiting on Nick. Wonderful job. Everyone got it right? Area equals length times width equals area. That's all the same. You may take a token and pass the rest down. Great job. You may erase your dry erase board. Okay. I have a shape. What shape is it? Let's start there. Mariah, what's the shape?
A rectangle.
It's a rectangle. Can you please tell me how I can solve for the area of this rectangle?
Multiply the length times the width.
Multiply the length times the width. Ty, can you multiply the length times the width for me?
It's 6 times 2 equals 12.
6 times 2 equals 12. 6 times 2 equals 12. Are you sure? He's absolutely correct. 6 times 2 equals 12. Very good. All right. When I count to 3, tell me what the width is. 1, 2, 3.
2 inches.
2 inches is the width. When I count to 3, could you tell me what the length is? You ready? 1, 2, 3. What's the length?
6 inches.
Very good. So we have our length and our width, and we have the area equal 12. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Okay, good job. Raise your hand if you can tell me how we can use the length and the width. Let's wrap it up so we can start our next lesson to find the area of a rectangle. How can we use the length and the width? If I didn't have this picture here, if I didn't have this cool picture and I just gave you two random numbers and I said one's the length, one's the width, how do you solve for the area? Phaedra, how do we solve for the area? You just multiply. You don't even have to think about it. Good. During our last lessons, we practiced finding the areas. We practiced by counting. We practiced by multiplying. In today's lesson, I'd like you to turn to today's lesson, lesson 27. I'm going to give you 10 minutes because we did this together yesterday. You know what? I love the way that Tyler's sitting up straight, and I love the way that Stacy's sitting up straight. Oh my goodness, and Nick's fixing himself up. Very good. And you're sitting up very well too, Mariah. Good job. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to, by yourself in your book right now, practice, where it says independent practice, okay? Finding the area. However method works better for you, either counting the square units or multiplying the two sides, okay? I'll come around and I'll check to see how you're doing while you're writing. Very good. If you have any questions, raise your hand. Good. If you need to show where you did your multiplication problem, you can do that at the space provided in the center. Just in case you may not know it in your head, it's okay. Yes, you have a question?
You do part 2.
Yes, you may do part 2. If you're finished early, you can either check your work or you can look at your class.
Part of the success of our program is our motivational program. So let's review a few techniques that will help you better manage your group. The welcome time and the token time are very important for the students. The welcome time should be the first 3 to 5 minutes in the session. At this time, you should be distributing snacks or asking your students how their weekend was. During your first session, this is a great time to bond with your kids. At the end of every session, please give time to your students to count their tokens and to record them in their token tracking sheet. The next technique that students respond very well to are the verbal praises and personal encouragement. Remember, a lot of our students do not receive a lot of acknowledgement during the school day. So let's make sure that we tell how great they're doing in our program. Please refer to the 99 ways to say very good document. Another tool is the certificates of achievement. You can use this tool in a couple of ways. We have perfect attendance awards, and these awards are given with token value. For example, you can give a 10-hour perfect award to a student for coming for 10 hours consecutively. They also can be worth 15, 20 tokens. If you decide to do a perfect attendance award, remember to record their tokens on their token tracking sheet. We use the certificates of achievements as well to highlight small milestones for the students, such as memorizing 5 vocabulary words, or being a great team player, assisting other students, etc. Be creative, but remember, recognizing students goes a long way. Another tool that's great to encourage your students, it's the reading for tokens. This tool can be used at home, and it encourages students to read at home and practice their math. For every hour that they read or practice math, they earn 10 tokens. This makes the parents be involved, and it helps students read at home. If you need additional copies, please ask your lead teacher or site coordinator. Remember to record the students' tokens under student rewards. Tokens is a great tool as well to motivate students. Remember, we have individual tokens and group tokens. Students are expected to receive between 14 to 20 tokens per hour. The tokens, if used correctly, can also assist you in difficult situations with students. For example, if a student who doesn't want to do their work problems, if you give them a token for every correct answer he or she gets, it might encourage them to participate more. Let's talk about how to set up your class for success now. It is important to keep all students at the table actively engaged in learning through effective, interactive, and motivating instructions. Let's help maximize students' learning experience. First, you can use your manipulatives to help students remain engaged. Use your flashcards, for example, to have students write their vocabulary words and memorize them throughout the week. Another example could be utilizing your whiteboards. Students can write sentences based on their vocabulary words if they finish their work early and are waiting for the rest of the team. Second, as a teacher, you must be prepared. That means arriving on time, having all the materials that you need to run your class, and knowing the lesson well. Also, it is important that you establish your expectations from the beginning. On the first class, please take a few minutes to go over your class rules with your students. It is important that they understand that they need to follow rules. It is also important that you get to know your students and that they get to know you. So please take the time to learn their names and address them by their name. I hope that these tips are helpful for you. And if you have any questions or come across a situation that needs the program manager assistance, please don't hesitate to give us a call or contact your lead teacher. As a final step, please remember to email your program manager with the word success. This will verify that you completed this video. Again, email your program manager with the word success. This will verify that you completed this training. We are looking for a great successful year and you're a part of this team. So any questions you may have, please don't hesitate to call us.